throw up. Welcome back. Part 2. Gonna admit, it's my second time, recording this, because first time I made the error, and, couldn't save the clip, which means, because at first time I recorded it, that was perfect. I don't think I could have ever done better commentary and gameplay ever again, but we're gonna kind of try here, but I'm not gonna say the same things I said before, because that's just weird. Then everything's kind of just scripted at that point, and this is not script. These are just thoughts here. That's what keeps things interesting. That reminds me of the show JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, JoJo no Kimi no Boken. There's a character in part 2 of the show, Rudolf von Stroheim. He is a German Nazi officer man. Definitely one of the best characters. And at the end of said part, we are informed that Stroheim died in a war for Germany in Stalingrad. But I don't think, in my opinion, that makes any logical sense. Because throughout the part, the first time you see Stroheim, he's just a mere man. That is a Nazi officer, but then after that episode, he blows himself up and dies. But then, through the power of German technology, which is the best in the entire world, he comes back as a very high-tech cyborg with laser eyes, rocket arms, and machine gun chest, and at the end he has 4 LMGs on his back, I'm pretty sure, at once. And he dies 3 times and comes back during the part. So, first of all, even if Stroheim died in said part, why didn't they bring him back? He's the most powerful weapon that they do have. And second, how did he even die? Because he dies to Aztec gods, and the first time, I'm pretty sure Kars tries cutting Stroheim, but with his cyborg arm, it is so sturdy that even his blade cannot cut it. And yeah, so I think, why would bullets hurt the man if Aztec god's blade cannot even scratch his arm? And on that note, another person in part 2 that needs more recognition, people need to talk about her more. You notice that I said her, which means it is a female character. Yes, indeed it is. Your mind is flooding with ideas. Who could it be? Jotaro's mom, Josie's mom, Joseph's mom, Joseph's grandmother. But all of those are wrong. Because you see, in the second part, it was in a little bit still at the beginning of that part. So if you watch a little bit of it, maybe first 8 episodes of it, you'll see. I just recommend looking it up on YouTube after I tell you this, because it changes your perspective. And if you think you may be straight, I think your perception will change. Because Joseph Joestar, our main character, tries sneaking into the Nazi camp. So as any sane, normal human being does, he dressed up as a woman and to sneak past the guards, and he brought tequila, guys, tequila. And I gotta admit, I thought I was straight, but after seeing that, I do question if I am truly right on that, because just imagining her beautiful face helps me sleep at night. It is so beautiful. It brings me calm and serenity in my time of need. Which brings me on to another waifu. In the first part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Phantom Blood, there is a character, R.E. Speedwagon, which, first of all, Speedwagon is a rock reference to the, I don't know whether to call them band or just singing, REO Speedwagon. I don't know what they do, but I know who they are, so I could call myself a fan now because of Speedwagon. I don't feel like enough people like Speedwagon as a character. They think, he only narrates everything that's happening. But more you look into it, yeah, really look into it. Yes, the better he seems. And yeah, we need more. Comment cool Speedwagon if you're at this part, to show me that you are actually watching this and not some faker who's like, I watched the video, but only watched the first 5 seconds and commented to be first or something because I'm very popular. This reminds me of my time in preschool. In preschool, you could say I was a bit of a troublemaker. I would, with my friends, my 2 friends at the time, my 2 best friends, we were big troublemakers out in the playground, you feel? One of my favorite examples of this was outside when we play in a very confined space. We had these mini bikes that, there weren't very many of them. Some of them had 1 seat, some of them had a seat on the back as well. Now everybody aimed for the one with the seat on the back for their friends, because that automatically made you the coolest kid on the entire playground. So of course, me and my good friend tried to get it, but there were none left. So, as normal kids we punched them off and took the bike. Which also reminds me, that wasn't a very good example, because you may be thinking that wasn't that bad. This one, it wasn't me, but a friend who did it by himself. He got, I believe, on a 1-person bike, and straight just rammed a single person over their face, their nose, and he was bleeding a lot. And I don't think he got in trouble for it, because I don't know why. Could be a fake news, but if it's, let's just believe it is a real news, so it's more entertaining. Now, birds. My favorite bird is just the crows we see here where I live. I have mad respect for them. I don't know why. It's just like, well, with any animal in general, I try and give them the respect. The kind of not respect. I don't want to interact with these animals, so I think I leave you alone, you leave me alone. That's my deal. And if you chill, maybe I do some favors for you. Crows, they just vibing out here. I don't see a lot of people that really like crows like me, but I can assure you they're great. and you should respect them. Something I do is, when I see them out on the street, like, you know, if you get close to them, they'll fly away. You know, that's probably a lot of energy. Flying, we can't fly. But like, yeah, so like, the walking is much less energy. So like, I don't want them to have to fly away because I wanted to walk on the sidewalk where they're trying to chill. So I will, if I need to, walk into incoming traffic so that I don't have to go near said crow, so that he can just vibe where he wants to without having to fly away and leave his buds who may be close by without telling them. They may lose that crow friend forever because they lose him because he had to fly away and he flew far away. And he can't tell his friends because it's just a quick decision that he has to make. So there's a lot of layers to this that I bet you weren't even thinking of. But it's really important. That's why crows are important. And you need to respect crows more. So I just thought World War III stuff, you know, a lot of people talking about that. I heard a joke from a friend, which I am totally not stealing. This is my own joke by Grandpa Shane himself that you are about to hear. It's not really a joke though, I think it's more like the truth. But he said, you know, you get drafted, think about it. You get like a free place to stay, food, and license to kill, all for free on your 18th birthday. And like, what could be better to have on your 18th birthday? Don't comment on that, but like, you know I'm right. So like, if they start drafting people, I'm gonna be the first to sign up. I mean, I can't, but like, if I had the opportunity, I would. It's a great opportunity, and I recommend anybody watching this does as well. Yeah, I think this is going to take us to the end of our video, guys. If you did watch this far, thank you very much. And to show that you are a real one, not a faker, you can comment, Speedwagon is God, and that'll be proof to me that you watched the whole thing, and I will respect you but not comment about you ever or acknowledge you in any way, shape, or form. But you'll know. I'll see it. You'll know. So yeah.